Good morning, friends. Well, today is December 6th. Oh no, today is December 7th, isn't it? December 6th. This is for the week of December 6th, though. So, yeah, I just woke up. Yeah, yesterday was pretty rough. Hopefully today will be a little better. All right, folks, let's see what Spirit would like to have to say for us today. First card out is the ship, okay? Then we've got the snake, and then we've got the mountain, and then we've got the bear, we've got the coffin, and then we have the key, and then we have the whip, and then we have the fox, and then we have the letter. Well, these are quite challenging cards. You know, the fox is generally a work card. It can also be partnerships, okay? Especially coupled with the bear. And then the snake, you know, is your diplomatic, careful, wise. So that's why I believe that all three of those kind of come together very nicely in that aspect, because it's a good partnership with collaborations, okay? We've got the ship and the whip, though. That could be a little bit of a bumpy road, you know, or hard work, obviously, because the fox and the whip is your, you know, hard work combination, okay? And then there's the key. The key is the solution, which is hard work and dedication and, you know, diplomacies and all of those type of energies, okay? We do have the coffin in the middle, though. Coffin in the middle can indicate a little bit of transformational energy, obviously, but it's also a period of waiting, or it could be a period of surrender, okay? The mountain, that creates some delays and challenges, but we see that there is the whip to the far right, which means that there is a breakthrough. So, you know, yes, we have some difficult cards here, but I feel like all of them, you know, are there to work to our advantage, okay? All right, let's see what the next portrait has to say. We've got the moon, and then we have the cross, and then we have the tree, and then we have the scythe, and then we have the ring, and then we have the sun, and then we have the flowers, and then we have the fish, and then we have the lady. This portrait's beautiful. I love to see the moon and the sun next to each other with the flowers. Then there's the cross. The cross, you know, one of the attributes or the, you know, energies that the cross has as well can be burdens and responsibilities. And then we've got the fish. The fish is your day-to-day finances. It can also be attraction, especially coupled with the flowers. But when I'm looking at it in this portrait, it looks like everything is kind of transforming into taking care of, okay, because of the cross there. The cross and the flowers could be an apology, but it can also be, you know, handling your day-to-day affairs, your responsibilities, your day-to-day responsibilities is what it feels like because of the fish, okay? We've got the tree and we've got the scythe. That is a breakthrough. I'd like to see that. But it could also mean health concerns and endings. And then we've got the ring and the lady, which is, you know, in the moon, which is kind of like, you know, emotional connections. But it can also be work as well, because the moon is also work related, okay? This is new cycles. The tree is growth, healing, that sort of thing, okay? Let's move on to our next portrait. Now we've got the mice, then we've got the lily, and then we've got the garden, and then we've got the stork, and then we've got the book, and then we've got the heart, and then we have the birds, and then we have the clover, and then we have the tower. The clover and the tower, that's good to see. You know, that's blessings at the top. And then the heart, which obviously are anything's, you know, passion related, you know, your you know, people that you are meeting in with places, because we've got the garden there. And then the lily. The lily is your lifestyle as well, and it's also a work card, especially coupled next to the tower, which is kind of your official. So You know, I feel like there is a little bit of nervous energies here, though, because we've got the mice and the birds. But I do feel that the clover brightens up the portrait and the lily, too. So just, you know, the softer energies there. So everything seems to turn out nicely. Then we've got the gentleman, and then we've got the dog, and then we've got the house, and then we've got the rider, the anchor, and the crossroads, and then we've got the child, and then we have the clouds, and then we have the wish fulfillment. Okay, so the clouds, you know, that's your thoughts, you know, things up in, you know, what you're thinking about. You have lots of things going on. There are new projects underway. There's, you know, structure, discipline with the house and the anchor. That's your safety and your security feel to it. Okay. But we do have some choices that we need to be making, but I love to see that wish fulfillment card here, because that's, you know, that's the outcome is going to be, you know, to your highest and best, and it's you know, more of a destined feel to it. Okay. And then we have a dog. The dog is going to be our last corner card, and the dog is all your family, your friends, your close people. Okay. And I'm going to lay them out. Let's see what they have to say there. The upper left hand corner is that fox. So that fox, we said before, it's kind of a tricky character, but he's so smart. And then we've got bottom left, obviously, is the dog. So the dog and the fox pair nicely together. Yeah, it can be third-party types, but it's tricksters, but it's also a great partnership, okay? We've got the crossroads in the upper right, which that's, you know, your choices, your timelines, you know. The choices we make tend to put us on paths. And then, let's see what else we have here. Our center cards is going to be the book. The book is knowledge, and it's also researching. It's also offers, especially next to the ring. It's next to the ring, so that tells me that it's regarding an offer. Okay, I do see a breakthrough. See a little bit of, you know, nervous excitement though. I've got the whip and the flowers and the birds next to each other. That kind of has that butterfly feel to it. Okay. The bear, the dog, the fox, and the crossroads. We're at a crossroads, but we are choosing our partnerships. Okay. You know, in all aspects. Don't put this in any one category. This can be work. This can be your relationships. This can be family members. Okay. People that you collaborate with. People that you, you know, that you are working with on a day-to-day. Maybe friendships, obviously, you know, just partners in general, okay? Friends, colleagues, even siblings, okay? All right. But yeah, knowledge is smack dab in the middle, which could be higher education. It could be news from the top. It could be official news. We do have some emotional you know, feelings that are surfacing now. Okay, there is a wish fulfillment. I love to see that. So, you know, if you are worried about some things, don't, because I feel that, you know, what's meant for you will find you. Not that you don't have to take action. You have to take action though. All right, let's see what else I see. I do see projects. I see, you know, getting to know is important, because the book is there, okay, and I do see solutions, communication. Okay, so you don't want to just jump into something. You need to get to the details. You need to get to know. You need to understand. Okay. You know, it's that mystery card. You know, we need to open that book up, and we need to find out. Okay. Let's see, what else do I see? Communication. I see an offer though, for sure. I do see collaboration, because the snake and the flowers are next to each other, And that tends to feel like an arrangement, collaboration. Let's see, what else do I see? The far right corner is the sun, the heart, and the crossroads. So those are choices that you can take. The child is there too, so that could literally be a child. And the dog is there. It could be a literal dog. But this is your peer group is what it points to, okay? Communicate, maybe if you're not, needing to find out more information, maybe consult your peer group, okay? But that does not exclude, that there are choices that we need to make that involve our children and possibly our pets. But I think everything, kind of falls right into place beautifully because the flowers are there. I love to see that. But the cross is your destiny, that, the destined path combination is in this last portrait again. And I can't help but think that all of your choices that you're making, as long as you're making them in the best interest, you are making the right decision, okay? That's, with the book there, I feel like that's what the message is. So don't doubt yourself, have faith in yourself, because that's also, the cross. The crosses have faith. And then, the wish fulfillment card, the stars and the clouds or the mice, that has that, know your value, know your worth, don't sell yourself short. Let's see, what else do I see? I do see a sudden journey, with the change card, but it's that change card. The two change cards are right next to each other. So I do feel that there's going to be some significant changes, not just one small change. So you need to take that into account, especially with the lilies here mirroring, which, that's lifestyle change, okay? I do see the families in the picture. I do see travel, possibly, more shorter trips because the clover is next to the ship. That indicates short trips. I do see quite a bit of fears and worries, so I feel like you just need to, have the courage, which is the bear in the bottom left. You have that courage, and don't be afraid, I guess, because that's kind of fears. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need help, okay? Everybody's eager to help one another. Let's let them. Oh, I like that one too. Let them. I do see some news coming in from the top. It has a little bit of, feel to it, but, it's where you're meant to be. So don't have guilt or worry. But yeah, the snake and the whip, that's my troublemaker combination. So, and half of what we worry about never happens once again. So, maybe that's what Spirit would like to tell us here too, is have faith in everything. Don't worry about, how it's all going to unfold. It's going to be okay as long as you make the right steps, take the right paths and make the right choices, okay? Yeah. I do see spiritual protection. I always see it, but in this combination, it's beautiful. Especially with the wish fulfillment, the cross, and the dog. That is spiritual protection with the sun up top. So, and I do see the man in the upper left-hand corner of that portrait too. So, have faith in the higher ups. All right. What else do I see? I see going with the flow. I see some creative energies. I do see a little bit of, which, the phrase, go with the flow, but there's also fools rush in. So be mindful. Use your discernment once again. Make good choices. Obviously, we keep saying that. I do see shared spaces, possibly out in nature. Maybe going for a hike or walks. Because I've got the tree, the mountain, and the garden. So I like to see that out in nature. Actually, all the nature is in that lineup. So that's beautiful. Nature kind of can symbolize being grounded. So, being grounded, is very important. And then so the far left portrait has the grounding feel to it. The far right portrait has a little bit of air feel to it. So you kind of just need to, you know, balance that, okay? And get plenty of rest, because the rest is in our center portrait here. So there's, you know, there's work and play. You need to balance that out. Okay, what else do I see? You know, don't work too hard because you will burn yourself out. Let's see what else. This is what I like to do is, you know, see the, you know, the angles and the you know, there's knighting, you know, and they will tell a story that way too. So, let's see what else. When I step back, I can, you know, and not feel so pressured. I can see quite a bit. Like after my video is over with, I'll continue looking and I can see a lot more. I do see some nighttime energy. You know, maybe, I don't know if people are having a hard time sleeping or waking up in the middle of the night. That is definitely here. Probably 2 a.m. because the mice are there, the two mice. You know, sometimes you have to, you know, wake up and, you know, you'll get something that'll pop in. You know, pay attention to your dreams. That's what it's saying, you know, especially with the stars there. So, let's see what else. Yeah, don't worry though, because, you know, the mice tend to nibble a little bit or niggle at us. But I feel like, you know, with the destined path here in this far right portrait and the flowers and the sun, you know, I feel like you're worrying. If you're worrying for no reason. Maybe, you know, step back and you know, look from a higher perspective, because we've got the mountain there. And then the mountain and the child together, that's a new chapter, you know, that's about to unfold, yet that we yet not know the significance of, which, you know, with the book being in the middle here. So, you know, that's pretty exciting if you think about it. Scary, yeah, but, you know, exciting too. So that's probably why I see our butterflies over here and our mice over here. So we just got to stay balanced, okay? All right, folks. Well, you have a blessed day and a great week, and I'll see you next week. Take care.